Hi-oh YouTube, my name is Dexter and welcome to this Friday special edition of Dauntless, where I am going to talk about the new update that launched yesterday. Starting with the Molten Edict and the God Hand, that's what they're called. Two exotic weapons that got some bug fixes and some retuning. The Molten Edict got a new, the Molten Edict's Ether Slam now actually works. For a while it didn't. And essentially, it also had another bug where, since its Ether Slam didn't work, people only ever used it as a long-range mortar cannon. Or, well, I say long-range mortar cannon. Mortar cannon's already long-range. But essentially what it was is the Molten Edict had a special effect where, or a special interaction, a weird exploit that the weapon would not use ammo if you fired it while jumping in the air. If you were in midair and you fired a shot from the Molten Edict, it would not consume ammo for reasons nobody understood. The other thing about it was that it also received all the benefits of upgrading... Oh wait, I just swapped. It received the benefits of upgrading the ammo through an ether charge or ether slam, even though its ether slam didn't do anything. So the exploit with the Molten Edict was that you would run up to a monster, fire one shot at it, or use one ammo from it, reload, because for whatever reason, its first, up until you reloaded, it didn't do damage with its projectiles, and nobody knew why, but it didn't. But you would fire a shot at the monster, reload, and then go through a full combo to get the Ether Slam to upgrade the ammo that you had access to. Afterward, after you completed the Ether Slam, after you hit a monster with the Ether Slam, you would then just run run off to the corner, charge up as much ammo as you wanted to use at any point in time, and then just start jump shotting, because you didn't have to worry about losing ammo. And it dealt an obnoxious amount of damage. It dealt fantastic part damage, fantastic just straight damage. It just hurt. It put the hurt on a lot of things. It wasn't nearly as good as the God Hand, but it did get it did put out substantial damage. But the God Hand, on the other hand, is just straight better. Is that him? Yep, that is him. Okay. The God Hand had a weird thing where its special effect is that it used a laser that I think you would channel for however long you had had energy in your meter. Is weird to talk about without actually being able to show you. But basically, it's a pike. Pike has a neat effect where the... Ow, right, I forgot he rolls back at you. The war pikes have a weird effect where any damage you deal fills up a meter underneath your health bar, kind of like my ammo meter for my hammer, but you can use this meter to turn it into ammo. With the God Hand, the meter was your ammo. You didn't just turn it into you just didn't turn a shot, or didn't turn the meter into a single shot. It was just however much meter you have in you, or however much energy you have in your meter is how long you can use the God Hand's laser for. The God Hand laser, the longer you channel it for, does more damage. Up to 200% damage, I believe it says. And the bug with the God Hand is that it never ran out of energy. You could just channel it indefinitely under specific circumstances, which everybody knew how to do, except for me, because I don't have the weapon. But it was just sit off in a corner, just close enough so the monster doesn't lose aggro on you, and just melt things. It was pretty ridiculous. And trivialized a lot of fights. Same with the Molten Edict effect, but the Molten Edict didn't do nearly as much damage and took a little bit more effort to pull off. But those have been fixed now. The Molten Edict now actually has an Ether Slam that is those little lava balls that the Charog keeps puking at us. And the God Hand no longer has an unlimited laser that does ungodly amount of damage. But another change that came to hammers and war pikes just in general is they can now cut off tails and break tusks with their primary attacks with the whatever they're called, the war pikes, War pikes can just use their primary attacks, which is a bunch of stabbing, to cut off tails, or cut off tails and tusks. Hammers can do the same thing, but I don't understand why hammers can cut off tails. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It makes sense to me that hammers can break teeth, because tusks are just teeth. And I would love to get out of this corner. I don't really know what's going on. I just know I'm doing my ether slams and he's dying. Or rather, I'm doing the damage. But the update for this allows hammers and war pikes to cut off tails. And saying that out loud, just every time I say it, and I've said it a bunch this morning, every time I say it just gets weirder and weirder. Or rather, it feels weirder and weirder. But it's a thing, and I'm not really gonna make use of it because I never actually hit things in the tail when I'm using a hammer, unless it's the only thing I can reach, like I just did there. But I don't know, man. I'm weirded out by it. But they did also introduce a couple changes to a few monsters that I'm looking forward to, or rather that I've experienced so far, and they're really nice. The first change was to a monster called the Boreas, which the long and short of it is it's no longer invincible whenever it wants to be. It has an upper cap on how many times, or it has an upper limit on how many times it can turn itself invincible, as well as changing the animation for it becoming invincible, and just overall making the fight more fun. But I'll talk about that on the next hunt, because we murdered this guy pretty much in cold blood. We just walked up and punched him until he dead. Until he dead? Yes, until he deaded. Until he died. But yeah, the new Boreas is a lot less annoying than its previous iterations, because it'll actually call in monsters to help it out, even before it puts on its ice armor, which is fantastic. You can actually get the ability to break its armor before its armor even is applied. And it's just fantastic. There's not really anything else I can say about it. It just feels good. The ice armor also now has, I don't want to say it takes longer for it to put on its armor, but the animation for when it starts to put on its armor to when it actually is invincible has been changed, I guess. Not the animation, the window has been changed. It used to just be, as soon as the Boreas started to put on its ice armor, it was invincible. You couldn't hurt it anymore. Now it's only after the ice is fully formed and in place that it becomes truly invincible. And I'm gonna go mug a Scar. Sure. But with its ability to call in little tiny monsters to help it out, just makes it feel so much less annoying that I absolutely adore it. Do I have a good axe for this? No, I don't. Dang. I also don't have a good sword. And I don't really want to use my hammer, but I'm going to do it anyways. We're going to take Sharpened, because we're going to go beat this thing in the teeth until it gives us all the things that we want. And the things that we want are its armor. So this should be interesting. But, yeah. They also introduced a new ice monster called the Winterhorn Scrave, and I like the Scrave. I haven't learned how to roll through its attacks yet, but I do like it nonetheless. It is definitely an interesting monster. They also gave the Scrave and the Shrike a nice visual update, a bit of a facelift. They're no longer essentially the same thing, just one's black and one's white. They're now covered in fur and feathers. It's no longer just really sleek looking fur, almost like otter fur, but with feathers on their extremities. They now actually look like an owl that met a bear. It actually looks like it's covered in bear fur and has owl feathers on its, or near its face, and its wings, or on its arms. They look really good, is where I'm going with this statement. And the new Winterhorn Scrave is equally as much fun. Or it's as much fun as it is to fight, or it's as much fun to fight as it is to look at. There we go. Words are hard. But I'm gonna go bully a Skarn. Don't mind me. I don't know why my frames seem to be lower than usual. I don't know. Maybe it's just because the Skarn has so much stuff going on with it. I don't know. I know they said that they oh god, this is gonna hurt. Oh no. Well, he tried his best. But I'm about to get blendered. You tried your best, Juju Berry. And I appreciate it, but it wasn't good enough. Ow. But I do have... I'm wearing my Boreas armor, so I never have to heal. Unless I get one shot. So that'll be nice. Yeah, I don't know why my frames are dropping so low. Maybe it's just because the Skarn has so many things that I can hit. Okay, fine, I'll pick you up. I hope this doesn't kill me. I'm really glad it didn't kill me. But there is a little bit of a performance issue with the new Scrave. It has... When it creates... or it has an attack where it throws little ice balls at you. That just kind of line the ground, and if you walk into them, you get frozen. The Scrave, if it throws 2 of those or more out, the game starts chugging real hard. So I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up with the Skarn, and I wish I knew what I was looking at right now. I really did, but I don't. I couldn't tell you what I was staring at there. I know I wasn't having a whole lot of fun with it though. But yeah, cool. I broke his hat. Not gonna get your teeth. I don't really need anything from him outside of the unique drops he might give me, but I or his dye. I still need his paint color. No, and I missed. Ow. I definitely need the Skarn's paint. Because the Skarn's like my favorite monster in this game, just because he's so doofy looking. He's so stupid and I love him. He also doesn't go anywheres, which is another reason why I love him. You can just wail on him a bunch. I didn't hit him. But I like how my Molten Edict actually has a new... actually has a... whatever this word is I'm looking for. Has a special Ether Slam. That's the word I'm looking for. It actually has an Ether Slam now. Because the Molten Edict's the Molten Edict is my favorite hammer. Not just because it's an exotic, but because I like it. It doesn't have the same... It doesn't have any of the benefits that using a normal hammer would have, but I like it a lot more because it's actually able to do significant damage. Well, it does as much damage as my other hammers, but it just feels better. Because not too many people have, or at least I don't think many people have the Molten Edict. I haven't seen many people with it at the very least. And we're just bullying a Skarn. Just bullying them. But yeah, I've been enjoying this new update immensely. And hey, cool, we got something from his teeth. There it is. Shining Arc Stones, oh boy. But yeah, I don't know how many other ways I can word this update is the good. But that's the last I'm going to say of it. I do need to learn how to dodge the Scrave, but that's just because it just came out and I don't know what I'm doing yet against it, so maybe, well I say maybe, it's definitely going to change with more practice. And the Boreas actually is fun to fight now. It's no longer just a slog and a drag. It's actually genuinely fun. So, how much do you think I can, or how much do you want to bet that, are you willing to bet that I'm about to die here? Because I'm willing to bet the entire farm. I'm going to run the hell away from it. No! I'm just going to keep running. Can't stop me. Oh, cool, they stopped him. Good job. I think it was Juju Berry. Good job, Juju Berry. I don't actually know who did it, but I know someone did. I know that they changed the one of the upgrades for the axe called the Grim Onslaught. They have a benefit now. If you are able to hit the monster with the axe, it'll pop it up into the air a lot higher than normal, so you can potentially catch it and get more charge meter out of it, which would allow you to do more damage with it. Hey, we killed it. Excellent. Sorry, Skarn. Sorry, bud. And bloop. They also made it so that the slain end of hunt mission thing, whatever you want to call it, doesn't show up until the monster actually goes through its death animation. And I'm a big fan of that. But I think I'm going to call this a video. For those of you who are new, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to, but if not, to carry on your merry way. In just a minute, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me, I apologize about that. But the oh, got another one. Excuse me again. But yeah, the new update for Dauntless, ton of fun, loving it. The last thing I'll say is, if you enjoyed this, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. But if not, to carry on your merry way. But for the rest of you ramblers, I'll catch you all next week, where I'll probably still be patriotic because this Monday is Canada Day, and I'm super looking forward to it because I love Canada Day. I'm very much a patriot. I love my country. It's beautiful, and I live in a beautiful part of this beautiful country, and I can't wait to celebrate it with my family. So, hope you all enjoy this, and I'll see you all on Monday. I also like how I kind of teleported there. But yeah, I'm going. Bye, everybody. Hope you enjoy your long weekend if you're in Canada. If not, then I don't know what to tell you, bud. I mean, America's 4th of July is coming up pretty much on Friday, so that'll be nice. But I'm going to go. Hope you all enjoy this, and I'll see you all next week. Bye, everybody. It's been a ton of fun.